So yesterday, we ended up spending the whole day just in that planning phase. I walked around with the iPad. We designed every single room in the home as for like the electrical and where everything's going. We even have it all labeled on the wall here.
I think Jenna found a new favorite job.
I love labeling.
Yes.
I labeled absolutely everything, every single switch, everything in this house has a spot for it, and I'm pretty happy with it.
I think it's gonna look good.
It's our first time doing lighting design.
Mm-hmm. It's not gonna be pot light overload.
I'm nervous. I really tried to design all the light to be purposeful and not feel like a hospital room, but also be functional. So we'll see how it turns out, but I think it's done. We just obviously now need to do the hard part of wiring the whole entire house.
You tell him.
The only problem is we only have 2 days this week to work on it, because I don't know if you guys remember last week when we were talking about the cedar and that drive. We just haven't seen anything like it, so we're really considering if we should go drive up there this weekend and spend 16 hours in the car. Well, we're going this week. We're gonna go on a 2-day adventure. We're gonna drive 8 hours there, 8 hours back in 2 days to go pick up the cedar. We rented a big Sprinter van and
Impromptu road trip to save money.
yeah, so we're gonna work on the electrical, but then we're going for a road trip for the rest of the video. Do you think we could wire the whole upstairs this week in 2 days?
I was just gonna show you my bags.
No, oh, that's no.
No.
Okay, never mind. We'll try to wire that side of the house in 2 days. So another part of our planning day yesterday, other than designing this, we went to the electrical store, and every single light has to have one of these around it.
Every single pot light, yeah.
I don't know if this is code for everywhere, but it's code here.
It's a bit unfortunate. It's a lot of work. It's so that the vapor doesn't get,
wet.
yeah, doesn't travel where it shouldn't travel.
Should we show them the lights? You want to give them a demonstration of a sample light we have coming in the home?
Yeah.
We've been testing
Yeah.
this one light that we got a sample of, and we actually did order this.
Let there be light. Ha. Do I look really bad?
No, it's just so anticlimactic. You just thought this was gonna be more exciting.
You were so excited to show them. And it's like, here's like a piece of wood. And then there's like a little weird light that's like dangling in the air. I feel like this is what planning is. It's exciting for us, but then for everyone else is like, what are you guys showing us? Like,
It's a light.
it's a light that's plugged in with an extension cable that's hanging off the ground, and then the connections are visible.
Okay,
It
well,
looks
you
cool.
can see, this is our light.
And then that like outer ring there, this like outer portion of the light here, it gets mudded.
Yeah.
So it's like built into the drywall, if that makes sense.
So for the pot lights in the bedroom, we are putting them around the bed. So we're gonna start off by drawing the dimensions of the bed and then just probably measuring off it.
And I know we already did that last week, but it was not that accurate, so we just need to make it more accurate. First one, that is confirmed. Okay, I got it.
So the only downfall about our metal is that we can't put the lights anywhere we want on the ceiling, and we wanted a light right here. So it either has to go on this side or this side of the metal.
Yeah, that's on the metal, so 42 basically is my arbitrary number. And then 2 feet brings us right here.
Perfect. Pot light number 2.
Holy moly, Jenna. You just did such a good job.
So when I'm designing, I like to have rules for everything. I just feel like it makes it simple. One of the rules for the lighting I have is every single hallway has a double light, kind of like this, a little bit more farther apart though. And all the closets have this double light. So we marked it out. These are the 2 lights, 1, 2. Yes, it'll take a lot of work to draw all these out, but I think it'll look good.
Jenna's got Nikki. What are you doing? No problem.
So Nick, he went to a dentist appointment. So I'm gonna take over all the measuring myself. And he does it very, very well. So I'm just gonna work on the powder room. I don't know exactly what I'm doing, but we'll figure it out. So let's go 10 inches. Let's do the office. I think that one's, yeah. So for this room, we have a closet going right here. So I don't want the lights too close. I think we want to push them more this way, and I'm going to put 4 in here. 3 feet off this wall. 3 feet, 3 feet. Yeah, that sounds good. Light number 1. Number 2. Did I seriously design it to hit the metal? Perfect. Beautiful. Does not hit. Beautiful. I did it. So this room is definitely one of our most basic rooms just because I have no idea how it's gonna get laid out. Like I'm assuming a desk would go here. That's why I put this one there and then another one here for the outlets. I just don't know what this is gonna be for, so I kind of have to just design it very generic right now. I feel like this is a room that will change a lot over the years. But it's done. Next one. Let's make sure we don't hit any joists. This one, I'm not even joking you, in between 2 water pipes. Which now looking at them, I think they're too close anyways. I think they gotta go this way. I now feel confident enough I can tackle this bathroom. Perfect. That wasn't that hard. Next is the toilet room. There's only 1 light in here, and it has to go here. Right here looks good. Looks good to me.
So today we're going to be interviewing the client for this abandoned house. Everyone, meet Benson. Benson is 11 years old.
He's 9.
He's a senior man, and we're building this house for him. So first question, Benson, what do you think about the house? What do you do while we're working on the house? Benson, what kind of food do you like? Does it happen to be Sundays? This week's video is sponsored by Sundays. So Benson, did you want to tell me why you like Sundays? I like Sundays because it's made from 100% meat muscles, organs, superfoods, and it has no synthetics or additives. So Sundays is an air dried, almost like a beef jerky. If you look at this here, it's like really cool. They air dry it and it locks in all the nutrients, and you can just store it on your shelf. And when you're ready, are you ready? You can just take your little scoop and it's served. It's so simple. Do a pop, go boy. So if you want to give your dogs the chance to fall in love with Sundays, head to sundaysfordogs.com/jennaphipps and use the code jennaphipps for 50% off your first order.
How many cavities do you have?
12.
Imagine.
Yeah. I'm getting dentures. I scheduled an appointment for next week.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Getting all your teeth pulled?
Yeah. She checked out my bald spot. She
Wait,
didn't
what?
even say anything.
What she looked
She
at?
just looked at it, she's like, she went back to her job. I was like, uh-oh. Whew. We have a family doctor now though, which is good. That's exciting, so I'm gonna get this checked out.
Yeah, you got a doctor.
Yeah, it's probably from all the stress.
I think so. It's like half your face.
Yeah, I know. Thanks, Jen. Slowly
Okay,
incrementing.
can I show you everything I did?
Sure, that sounds good.
I didn't get the hallway done,
What?
but I got this room done.
Okay. So where are the marks?
Right there.
Oh, okay, good. I like.
There. 2 right here.
Woo! I like.
You can see I messed up a few times.
Yep. That's okay.
I got 3 here.
Uh-huh.
1, 2, 3.
That's very nice. Thank you.
Yep. 1 right there.
Oh, that one's gonna be nice. Look at that one. Woo!
Yeah.
Yep.
And then 2 right here.
Nice.
And
Oh, that's good.
That's all I did.
It takes a lot of time.
Yeah.
I get it.
It took me a while to figure out how to do it.
Takes time.
But we should do this one now.
Let's do it. Be good.
You know what I realized?
Yeah.
The dentist, she probably looked at your bald spot because she might have thought that you started shaving and then you just didn't finish. Because it's so big.
Thanks, Jen. Thank you for that. I really appreciate that. I love how much fun you're having with my bald spot. You know, on the bright side, the nice thing, you know what the nice thing is though? Every time I do shave now, there's a lot less to shave. So it's like 50% faster almost.
Along the line, except centered. of the shower.
Along the line except center from the shower.
Yes.
Excellent. We'll draw our little edge here, draw our little arrow. I think we're good. That is the center. That is our 2 lines. Very good. So, now comes the fun part of actually hanging these. However, we got this little metal beam and it's sticking down a bit. And we also need to insulate this metal beam. There's a couple of things going on. So what we need to do is put some blocking here on either side. And only then can we put our box down. That's it. That's all it takes. There you go. Good.
We have to do this for every single light.
Do you see how it becomes very time consuming and tedious?
Now we're just gonna continue on putting all the lights up.
Probably like my least enjoyable part so far.
We bought new screws. They're just
Smaller.
They're not here yet. We ordered them. We pretty much finished the whole bedroom, the whole bathroom here, and we just realized on our very last bag here that we installed them wrong.
When we were working on that corner, I was kind of scratching my head thinking it's installing a bit weird. And then I realized why it's installing a bit weird. It's because I'm installing it wrong. So we need to rip everything out and put the bags in first. Then the strapping goes on top of that.
This just shows how complicated it is. We're getting to the very complicated nitty-gritty like details of building nowadays, where we need this plastic barrier, plastic bag around essentially our whole house. And when you have all these elements like lights or water features coming out, it gets very tricky to know where they go. And so this is our first time doing it, and building houses are hard.
Yeah, we messed up. Luckily, we didn't do the whole house and realize.
Yeah.
But
it's not that big of a deal, but we did, spend hours doing this, and now we have to redo it.
Yeah. Not ideal.
Building is complicated.
Not fun.
Okay, it's end of day. We're gonna go home.
So sometimes you gotta go 2 steps forward and 1 step back. And after I did more research last night, I realized that what we said yesterday was correct.
It was done wrong.
It was done wrong. So we're gonna level out the ceiling first, and then we're gonna redo everything.
Also, we are going on our trip tomorrow, so this is the last day, pretty much this week. Oh, maybe we'll come back on Saturday and work more, but this is our last work day. Tomorrow, field trip.
So we gotta get this done today.
9-hour field trip.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, let's try this. Let's see if this new dream works. All right, Jen, take 2, round 2. No hard feelings? No sadness? I think lots of sadness, lots of hard feelings, but that's okay. Much better. I like this way more than what we did yesterday. I think that looks way better, personally.
That looks clean.
That looks clean.
That looks really good.
So, doesn't take much more time, just it's the right way to do it. It doesn't fall down.
Very good.
Talk about using your noggin. Look at that. So this looks now like a professional did this.
Yeah. So for our electrical, I don't know if you guys remember, but we had our electrician come and set up the big wire that connects to the house. We didn't do that ourselves. And it's because when we went to the city to ask them if we could do all the electrical, they said no. They said this is way too big of a project to do a homeowner electrical permit. So we do have an electrician that is overseeing the work. And he'll be in and out, double checking all our work and pretty much approving it.
Yep.
So we don't just have City Man inspecting this. We also have Brett that he needs to approve it. So we actually have like double inspection for everything here. So we just want it perfect.
It's pretty straightforward work now, hey? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do it over and over again.
Well, it is 2:40 and we're done redoing all the work we did yesterday. Hey?
Okay. All right, let's go do the other one.
Ooh. This is our double light.
Yeah, right there.
We got all of the boring things out of the way, all the bags are in the ceiling. So now I want to double check that our design is gonna work. So I want to wire this closet, get the lights in, and then hopefully when it's dark enough tonight, we can turn it on and then get a little glimpse of what this room's gonna look like.
Yeah.
So, what time is it?
9:20?
It's 9:20. Nick just spent the last hour wiring up our bedroom to turn the lights on. I've been sitting here just doing some work. We haven't turned it on yet. I'm a little nervous.
When we were driving here, I told Jenna, I was like, how cool would it be to see lights on in our house again?
I don't think, well, we haven't really even seen lights on because when we got the place, there was like one light bulb that worked in the house.
And it was on the front porch. It wasn't even really inside the house.
No, maybe one there worked in the house. I don't even remember, but there's never really been lights in the house. But I'm just more worried about the design, that it's not bright enough or it's not.
I mean, it's kind of dark now, so I'm curious how it'll look. You ready?
Mm-hmm. The hallway in the bedroom, okay.
Yeah. Okay. I know it looks a bit janky,
That's okay.
but just double checking everything. It's yeah.
Good.
That's
Okay,
how it's supposed to look.
Okay. Wow. What do you think?
I think it's a vibe.
Because we also have more lights coming. We have 2 pendants. We have one there, and then we also have a floor lamp going over there.
Like, it doesn't feel like a hospital room. I think it's cozy.
I think it's cozy. I really want to see when it's like black though out to really.
Yeah.
Now for a road trip.
Yes, let's go plan.
So we had a little hiccup at the rental store. We were supposed to get a Sprinter van that we were hoping to get all the cedar, it would fit in there. But when we showed up, we measured inside the van and it was like way too small. So unfortunately, this is what we're driving. It's freaking ginormous. Feels like we're driving a semi-truck. How's driving the truck so far?
I have a truck. I have a big truck. It's been my dream.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You actually really enjoy it.
It's really comfortable. I'm surprised.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, it's even got the dually tires. It's always been my dream. I love it.
Holy! Look at that! Yeah. The Grand Canyon of British Columbia.
Yeah, you tell him.
Hey, there it is.
That's a big one. Oh my gosh.
Tim Hortons. We got sandwiches. We want to just get there because we still have like 3.5 hours
Yeah.
more to drive. So we're just going to eat on the road and maybe stop one more time.
No.
No?
No. Just get there.
No, I think we're going to have to stop after our drinks now.
No. I just hold it. We should eat. I'm hungry.
Yeah, let's just get going. I just want to get there. What do you think of this town?
I think they got cheap gas. I like it.
They do.
This is currently my favorite town.
100 Mile House?
Yeah.
That's pretty sick.
I just need to know where their hardware store is and I'm sold.
You're going to move here?
Yeah.
When we were originally planning this trip, we were going to just get a trailer for our truck, and then we realized pretty soon after that, our truck wouldn't be able to tow that. Obviously, we saw last time we tried to do that with the excavator. So we went through all of the options where we wanted to do a Sprinter van, or we wanted to get a truck and then a trailer, and then we ended up, with this van, which is definitely the best option because, if we got stuck in the storm, I don't know what we'd do because the wood's not supposed to get wet. After 8.5 hours now?
Yeah.
We're finally here. We're just turning.
Pretty exciting.
I'm excited. I'm also slightly nervous that we drove all this way and it's not good.
Oh.
Imagine we drove all this way with this huge van and we're like,
We actually don't like it. Oh. Well, I hope it's good. I hope it was worth it. It looked good in the pictures.
It did. Okay, we got a lot of photos. We got lots of photos. Nick talked to him on the phone, and so I hope so. We're just trusting some random person on Facebook Marketplace for this. The cedar is absolutely beautiful. We're just here right now, and we're going to start loading up the whole truck. I think this is about half of them. They look so good. We're honestly thinking it's like a old Western cedar just because of how dark it is. This is the lightest one, but most of it, it's all the exact color we had in the home before. After seeing this full load, and it now all sitting in our truck here, we are so happy that we got the big box truck here, because I don't know how this would have went down with the Sprinter van. Yeah. We would have had to cut them. We couldn't leave the back door open. This is perfect. The cedar is perfect. Everything's perfect. Look at that beautiful cedar. Not moving either.
We did a good job.
It's really nice though.
I'm so happy with it. Did we tell everyone how much we paid for all that?
No, it was a steal.
So that's 1,500 square feet, like 5,300 linear feet, 3,000 Canadian dollars.
We got quoted like $30,000 for this type of cedar too at home. So that's why we kind of drove all the way here, because theoretically it's like $25,000 of savings.
Yeah.
And it's pretty. Nikki, are we staying at the Moose Lodge?
I think so.
That's our hotel right there. Look at that moose.
Wow. It renovated it on the outside.
Perfect park job.
Oh, good. It only took me 4 times.
I have good news. No one stole the cedar. Nick's zip strap, it worked.
The best kind of lock is the lock that works. This lock worked. It's good.
No, but we're on the road now. It's 7:20. We actually should get home around 3 o'clock today, which is not that bad.
Nope.
We went to bed at like 8 o'clock last night, woke up at like 5:30 because the sun comes up here at like 4 o'clock in the morning. So it should be pretty good. We're back to your favorite town.
I know. This is the one that had the cheap gas, right?
100 Mile.
Yes.
So pretty soon we're going to be turning off to the highway. We did not come here on the way, so it's going to be a brand new route, which we're really excited about. I'm hoping it's really pretty. We've never been that way before. I've been like a little bit up, but not fully the whole loop, so hopefully we can get some good views. Look at that!
That's so pretty.
With the water!
Wow. That's
Goodness.
cool. Now this is the view that I came for. Wow.
Crazy.
It's so cool.
We didn't check the elevation gain for this route. We just saw that it was a little bit faster and it was a scenic route. But that hill, when we got to the bottom of it, it started smoking.
No, our brakes didn't start. They smelled.
It smelled. You could
Yeah.
smell the brakes, even though Nick was using the engine brakes because obviously, you know, we're a big girl here.
I was down, and it's like, look at my freaking shifter knob. Like, this is not a real thing. So when I have to go into like third or second, I'm like here twinkering with it. You know, where's my button?
While there's people trying to pass us.
While there's people passing us on a double yellow. It's like an experience as always. So if you're in a box truck or any big
Okay,
truck,
how do all these van people do it though? Like all these campers, there's so many of them.
I don't think they care. They just burn up their brakes.
But I could smell that. I was like, Nick, what's that smell? And you're like,
it's our brake skin toasty, okay? I try not to use them. I know, it's not good. So now we're just driving very fast. We're gonna cool them off and move on with life.
that was so stressful.
Jenna always gets stressed. It was fun. It was good. Wow. That's a big piece of water. Bike lane, look at that.
We should go biking up here.
Wow. I think we should pressure wash the rock. It'll make it look a little cleaner.
Well, we made it home. The cedar is here. It's not broken, but the fun doesn't stop with the road trip. No. We need to move all this into the house after an 8-hour car ride. And then after moving all this into the house, we then need to go drive 45 minutes to go return this box truck. And then after that, we will be able to recover. I'm gonna make this quick because we've seen so much of this dang cedar. We're all getting tired. Can't believe we drove 16 hours for this.
Yeah, we got it here though.
We did it.
Yep. It's got no nails in it. It's got no
Saves
finish on it.
So much monies.
It's good. 1, 2, 3, up. 1, 2, 3. What a funny thing it is, hey? Like you saw it online on like a listing, and you're like, it's a good price. I want it. And then it's here.
Then you drive 16 hours and you get it.
But it's here.
It's here.
It looks great.
It's nice.
It's really nice. I wonder what color it'll be once we, I don't want to say the word stain because that's a very heavy word.
Coat it, or top coat, right?
Once we add a clear coat on it, I want to see what color it's going to be.
Yeah.
So I think we can take this piece home. I'm just going to cut this much on the
Yeah,
saw.
one of the bad pieces we can take home and start staining. Or even this one. This one's called cracked.
Yeah, that's a slightly lighter color. I just wanted to take the darkest one.
Yeah.
I'll cut it here right now, and then we'll take it home.
So we have this goal. We want to try to wire the whole bedroom wing side today.
Yeah. I think it's a good goal.
So pretty much we want the whole wing to look like these, where you just have the metal pieces and then the wire sticking out. So far, we have this room done like that, this room, this one's close, we just need to wire it. And then anything past our bedroom, we have not even touched. So let's see how much we get done today.
Bing. You're happy with this in the hallway?
Looks good.
I think it'll look really good.
Double here, double there.
Very moody, very purposeful. Nice. That's perfect. Chugging along, doing a good job.
Looks good.
Thank you.
One more.
Next one.
You're getting really fast.
It's pretty fast, I like it.
Let's do the bathroom.
Last one in the bedroom.
Last one.
Last one.
Go on, Nikki. Go on, Nikki.
Thanks, love.
You did it.
Thanks. We're done.
I'm really curious. Was it more interesting watching us wire this, do the electrical, or our little road trip?
A good question.
I don't know. Like, I feel like the electrical might be more exciting. I don't know, because we just sat in a car for 2 days.
Let us know in the comments.
But you guys can see what we did.
Show them.
We got this whole half of the house wired. All the lights are in. Well, they're not fully in. They're just like rough wired in. But the tough work is all done.
It is. It looks good.
I'm just really impressed how much we got done today.
Me too. Good job, Jen.
Like really close.
I am. Very nice. Good job, Jen.
Good job, Nikki.